Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's DJ Yotsuba, baby, like the anime. But anyway, bro, what if you could only play 10 songs from 1997 and every other song from that year you can never play again? What 10 songs would you choose to remember? What 10 songs would you choose to continue to play as the years go on? Every other song from that year you cannot play. Only these 10 songs are the ones that you're saving forever. So this is my top 10 best songs of 1997. Starting off with number 10, you already know I gotta give it to one of hip-hop's finest lyricists, my man, the one and only Scarface, like the 1983 movie, but I'm talking about the rapper from Ghetto Boys. I first got into Scarface after hearing his song, I ain't never seen a man cry till I seen a man die, and that song's a classic. And this song, it's no different. 1997, Smile with Scarface and Tupac. Now, I would say this is one of Pac's best features. You can feel, like most Pac songs, you can feel his energy, but he was especially mad on this one when he said military-minded soldiers busting shots blindly, trying to find Jehovah. Like, I felt that in my heart. It's Pac's energy that just really resonates with me on this track. And then Scarface has a very introspective verse that was just like, damn. Like, bro was talking about turning circles in my 9th grade to dealing cocaine. Like, bro, I often wish that I could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. And then he talks about how he has all these dreams for the black community, but when he looks at like what's going on in the world around him, we still broken and changed. In a lot of ways, we still in change today. But through all the strive and the struggle and the pain, we still got to find a way to persevere and smile through the rain, bro, because a smile is really worth a million. And this track is worth saving, bro, because sometimes when you remember to smile, and I mean, it's Scarface and Tupac, bro, some of the greatest rappers ever on one song. You already know it's beat. Anyway, number 9, X-Files by Delta Funky Homo Sapien. I know all my Tony Hawk fans, my Gorillaz fans, you know who Delta Funky Homo Sapien is. If you a hardcore Ice Cube fan, you just know that's his cousin. But me, this one of my favorite rappers, yo. And X-Files, the reason I really love this song is just because it's very triumphant. But it's also, I just really resonate with the ideas expressed with the song. I love the beat. Del Slow on this is straight ill. And then the bar that really got me was like, I take pride in the pride that I'm me. Not a follower, a dollar wouldn't make me sell my soul. Among other bars, but Del was really just saying, bruh, I'm this rapper and I'm going to be completely me. A lot of y'all getting ready for that shiny suit era. A lot of y'all already hopped on the gangster bandwagon, bruh. I've been on this extraterrestrial sci-fi type of vibe. Before Kool Keith was even living Astro, I've been Delta Funky Homo Sapien, always on that vibe. With the comic books and the sci-fi elements and the robo-anime elephants. Not elephants, but elements. But yeah, that joint's a classic. If you haven't listened to X-Files, I know the album got leaked in 97, but it never got an official release, I think, until 2003. So this is a slept-on one. So check out X-Files. You know, maybe if you was a Livewire leaker, you probably heard it in 97. For a lot of people, they haven't heard this song, so definitely check that out. Next up, number 8, I got The End of Something by the one and only poet, Henry Rollins, and his band. Now, Henry Rollins, bruh, if you like him, you like him. If you don't like him, you don't like him. I'm a Black Flag fan, and when he was a singer, Black Flag was at their best. Whether it was My War or Rise Above, we're gonna rise above. Like, Henry Rollins has that energy, and when he shifted to making his own band, it went really artsy, but still like, damn, this is just good ass rock and roll. And The End of Something has that same element. Henry Rollins, lyrics, I think, are very poignant, are very relatable to most people, because at some point in your life, everybody's gonna come to the realization like, yo, this chapter is over, and you gotta overcome it, you gotta leave the past behind, and that's a scary thing. And when he says, touch your fear, don't be afraid, it's just the end of something, I felt that. Also, I just love the guitar solo in this track. Very good. So, I'm saving the end of something. Alright, so that's number 10, 9, and 8. Alright, so number 7, we got Conte Partiro by Andrea Bocelli. Sorry for my Italian fans. But for all my English speakers, it was Time to Say Goodbye. Now, I'm not even an opera person, but I've been known about this song because, I watched Madagascar 3. And when I heard that, I didn't think I would hear such a beautiful song from a hippo and a giraffe dancing together. Like, that really caught me off guard, but I haven't forgotten that song since. And then I heard it again in, I think it was season 2 of Sopranos. Season 2 of Sopranos had a very good soundtrack. But this song, bruh, you can't, if you listen to this song, you're gonna feel something. Something in you moves spiritually. Like, listening to this song is just like, it's a testament to human creativity. This is one of the greatest songs of all time, so how can you not save it, bro? So yeah, Time to Say Goodbye. Conte Perio, that's in my list as number 7. Then number 6, this whole album, because I don't even listen to live albums, but Portishead, this group, their first album, Dummy, classic. Their second one in 97, that is not coming to my head right now. I cannot remember the name, but that one is a classic. And then their live album from 98, I listened to that. That's the only time I've listened to a group's live album because I love this group so much. Greatest trip hop group to ever do it. Sorry, Massive Attack, but y'all not Portishead, bro. If you really listen to Beth Gibbons and Portishead, bro, she got one of the best voices, and what they do with a turntable is amazing. And 7 months, I think, first off, a lot of people may disagree, but when it comes to producing, a lot of times I find my favorite songs, less is more. As long as you got like a catchy loop, that shit is gonna hit. And 7 months, it got a loop that hits, and I love that drum. I love that drum in it. But more than anything, bruh, Beth Gibbons' voice shines her best on this track in a real way, bro. Like, the pain in her voice, you can feel that the emotion really resonated with me. So, bro, go ahead and save 7 months. I'm gonna need to take that song all the way into the year 3000. If we only got 10 songs from 97, we saving that song, you feel me? Alright, number 5, we coming down to the wire, bro. I got She Wanted to Leave by Ween. The Mollusk, that's a classic album. But specifically the last track, She Wanted to Leave, the whole album is magnificent. Straight up. But this song, it's something about the drums and the way he sings this song that just really touches me in a really emotional way. It's really hard to describe music with words, but if you know the vibe, you know the vibe, you know what I'm saying? But especially also, I really like how I closed out the album by going back to the first track and playing like some sort of like drowned out version of the sort of circus jingle that started off the album. But it's a very, I also like the story, like she wanted to leave. Like the idea I had of her being mine to my pirate ship was just an idea, because her true love was the other pirate that not even stole her away from me because she wanted to leave. Very beautiful. Love that song. Now, all my anime fans, bruh, if you know, 1997 was a big year for us. We got Perfect Blue, but we also got the end of Evangelion, and I don't even like the end of Evangelion. That may be a video I'll make for a later date, bro. But you already know, bro. Come Susur Todd. Yeah, now that's the joint. I remember, because I didn't even like the movie End of Evangelion, but this song I played 20 times the next day after watching that movie. And I let that's a 7-minute song. I let that joint play on repeat. That song is wonderful, spectacular. The strings, the violins in that, the emotions, the vibes, everything is just hitting all my buttons in a real way, bro. I feel like a plaid shirt because I buttoned up when I listen to that song in a real way off the Bagdabar fam. Like, oh my god. Come Susur Todd. Yeah. Oh, that's my number 4. Now sticking to soundtracks, number 3. We got Tomorrow Never Dies from the 007 movie Tomorrow Never Dies. Shout out my girl Sheryl Crow, because I think she made the best Bond intro. And I also think Tomorrow Never Dies might be the best Bond movie, although I am not the most educated person with that take, because I think I've only seen about like maybe 6, 7 Bond movies, to be honest. But Tomorrow Never Dies is my favorite. And honestly, I've always liked spies ever since I was a kid. I was a 2000s kid. The whole spy phenomenon, like Spy Kids, Totally Spies. I was really, and then the 007 revival from like Casino Royale. Always into spies as a kid. Cody Banks and shit. So when it comes to 007, I never really, like, when I saw Daniel Craig, he just didn't look like 007 to me, because my OG idea of 007 since when I was a kid, from all the DVDs and reruns on TV, was Pierce Bronson. First it was Goldeneye, and I don't even like Goldeneye. Goldeneye's just mid, but that was the first time I saw 007 in a real way. So, and it was something about his look that's just like, yo, that's 007. And then the Goldeneye video game, that's 007. So I was always more of a Pierce Bronson fan than a Daniel Craig fan. And yo, after I watched Tomorrow Never Dies, I was like, yep, he's James Bond. I don't even want to hear about whoever the first guy was in Dr. No. Sorry for not knowing his name. He's a legendary actor. But yo, Pierce Bronson, that's 007. And Tomorrow Never Dies, that's the best 007 intro. So I had to give it the number 3. Then number 2, I'ma say, and this is another one I've been listening to ever since I was a kid, You're Still the One by Shania Twain. Shout out to my girl Shauna. I'm not even a country music fan, but what I will say about this song, it's one of the most beautiful love songs I've ever listened to. It's a pretty generic love song, but it's one of aging like wine. A relationship where it's like, despite all the naysayers, all the statistics, everybody saying we can't make it, you know, we made it through, we still in love. It's a beautiful love song. I just love the whole way it's set up. Shauna got a really beautiful voice, and yo, shout out to the backing vocals, because they really make that hook just hit you in your heart. So, you're still the one I run to, the only one I long to, you're still the one I kiss good night. And the music video was fire. So yeah, number 2, Shania Twain. Alright, what Screw Attack used to do when they did top 10s. So before I get to number 1, let me run through what I have so far. Number 10, Smile by Scarface. Number 9, X-Files by Adele the Funky Homo Sapien. Number 8, The End of Something by the Rollins Band. Number 7, Conte Partiro, Time to Say Goodbye, Andre Bocelli. 7 Months by Portishead. She Wanted to Leave by Ween. Come Susur Ta, Ed Evangelion. Tomorrow Never Dies, same movie, Tomorrow Never Dies, Sheryl Crow. You're Still the One, Shania Twain. And that brings us to number 1. Yo, all my music nerds, all my /MU fans, you already know, baby. It's Karma Police by Radiohead. And some people may not understand that, bruh, but when I heard this song, it was in 2021 when I was just getting into music. And when I heard the hook, when the beat switched from just the normal build up to the for a minute there, I lost myself. And then the backing vocals are the parts that really hit when they're like, mixing with Tom York's voice, it's just perfect. And yo, that song, also the music video is fire. That song touches my soul, and I'm really happy I listened to that song, because that's one of the songs that even made me a fan of music and wanted me to get into music deeper. So that song has a really big personal connection to me. So Karma Police, that's my number 1. So that's my list. Top 10 songs from 1997 that I would save. AKA, if there was only 10 songs I could listen to from 1997, I can't listen to no more songs. These are my 10. What's your top 10 in the comments below? Remember to like, share, and subscribe. The name is DJ Yotsuba, baby, like the anime. Find me on TikTok, find me on YouTube in a real way. I'm out of here.